this is my calling, this is what I'm supposed to do, teach. Students coming in and they may not even know how to hold a pencil, but at the end of the year they can write their name and they can recite their letters and they can count from 1 to 100. That's fun for me. When I leave the profession, I want to have this title, but I didn't think it was going to happen so soon.
Miss Cummings is a joy, and the children love her because she's so much fun.
I was called to be a teacher. It struck a chord with me, I guess. I felt I fulfilled my purpose. Watching a child who struggles with organization go from being a hot mess in their organizational skills to they got it, they're the model student. I think that's a good thing to have.
She doesn't just come in and collect a paycheck, she comes in with her heart. They love going to her class and they love what she's all about.
Well, honestly, I've always wanted to be a teacher. As teachers, we're to encourage our students, but a lot of times they encourage us. So I enjoy working with all of my peers, and I felt honored, I guess, that they felt that I deserved to be Teacher of the Year.
I think I might have run out screaming had it not been for her. She has taught me so much, and she loves what she does, and you can tell that.
My father, I like to think about him as a teacher. I saw him in my 4th grade teacher. I knew I wanted to be like her. And whatever she did, I was just amazed at. My students automatically said, "We voted for you." It's an honor to be with this group of individuals and to be called Teacher of the Year for this year.
She's a really nice teacher. She pushes a lot of students, but she wants the better for you. Like, she cares about your grades more than you do. She's like the best teacher out of the school, like the best teacher I ever had.
My mom said I was going to be a teacher, and I said, no, I'm not. I'm going to do something else. But then I eventually went back to grad school, and I got my master's in special ed. I work in a co-teach setting, and so my co-teacher does the general ed portion. I get Teacher of the Year, but it's definitely not all me. I am in a co-teach setting with Miss Crow, and she's amazing.
She finds that connection with them. It's not just simply teaching for her, it's making that connection.
I decided after I left banking, I was going to go to another job. Within the next month, I was in an alternative certification program. The best part is knowing that the kids are getting the best of me and getting life skills that they will use for the rest of their lives. To me, that's one of the best parts.
She's very creative. She comes in and she starts her day. Sometimes she wears outfits to go with the reading stories for the day. She's energetic. She's just an overall sweet person, and also to the kids.
I was working at Child Protective Services, and so I just thought, you know, I'm probably supposed to be teaching. I had a lesson that I did with geometry, and of course kids these days love to dance, and of course getting up and doing a lines and angles dance was perfect. It was a good day, and of course the kids never forget the dance or the song. So when I got the call to say, hey, you're Teacher of the Year, I was just very shocked.
She is so excited every day to come to school and teach the students, and the students can see that. She just goes above and beyond. Any and everything you ask her to do, she is what I would call the ultimate team player. She gets along with everyone. She's there for everyone. She supports everyone, whether it is a student, a colleague, an administrator, anybody.
I was in graduate school until a point came and I said, this is what I'd rather be doing instead of archaeology all the time. So I started up alternative certification. We're teaching them how to make better choices in their life in the future. And when they finally realize that what I'm learning in class applies everywhere else, that's what I'm looking for, where they take that piece of information and they can finally apply it somewhere.
I'd say he's a persistent teacher, but he's also open to help you whenever you need it. He doesn't really like to give up on a student, so like if you need help or if you feel like you don't need help but he knows you do, he'll come to you and help you through it.
I first heard the call when I was in college. I worked with a camp called NYSP, and so I realized at that early age that I wanted to become a teacher because I love being around students. I would say my best part is after they graduate or I find out that they're pretty successful in life. It's the best part to me.
They like that he's passionate. They like his enthusiasm. They like that they can turn to him whenever they need something, and that he offers fine arts as well as dedication to those students.
Teaching for me is one of the happiest accidents that has ever happened in my life. The best part about teaching for me is being able to shape and mold, these little beings into not only great students and scholars, but great people as well. I try to exert to them that, being a good student is fantastic, but you need to be a good person as well.
Because it was boring to me in the school. It's like she made it fun. Like she dressed up and then she like get activities about the subject.
I think that education in whatever capacity that you're in is a calling, and because of that, I'm here. So I was influenced by my English teacher. Someone said that if you're in education and you haven't rocked the boat, then you probably are not fit for the job. I'm that teacher who will fight for the students, who will fight for what's right, who will fight for our campus. Just to experience that the campus acknowledges me as, I guess, one of the leading teachers on the campus, I just think that that was a beautiful thing. So yes, I cried.
I think the students like the way that Ms. Holmes teaches. Her teaching style is befitting for millennials. She's also very vibrant and lively, and I think they appreciate that about her.
I told my husband that I was going to change my career, and to teach, that was my calling. And so a year to the day, I was started as a registrar, and 3 months later after grad school, I became a teacher. I think the best part of teaching is just pouring back into students and giving them the opportunity just to pursue their passion. And my whole goal is to make them focus on what's your passion, what do you love, and by doing that, they find their purpose.
I think that students like about Miss Allen that she is so energetic in everything that she does. She has a passion for everything that she does in the classroom, but also just for saying hello to a student in the hallway, or giving them words of encouragement, or just celebrating any of their achievements with them.
I was an athlete, and so there were always high stakes with us staying eligible. Most often my teammates would be like, man, you taught me better, you taught the lesson better than the teacher did. But I never thought I would be a teacher. I think the most fulfilling part about teaching to me is to see students who start to engage and understand the importance of education. When I can, I want to know what makes them tick. I want to know what makes them happy. But I am purposely trying to find that common ground for them to engage.
His ability to build relationships with the students is absolutely amazing.